Hello, boys and girls, and we are doing the math review for Monday, October 12th for week 5, day 3. So the question for this one, let's review the expectations. You work 10 minutes on this. If you get this done for 10 minutes, hopefully obviously you're watching this video, and then correct if there are things that need to be corrected. And remember, I believe this week I've put up a rubric for this, so if it's not corrected, then you won't be getting your 4 points. But again, listen and learn. Okay, so the question is, what time is shown on the clock? So the first thing I do is I look at the shorthand, and I'm just going to draw this out. It looks like it's past the 5, but not to the 6 yet. So I know that it is 5 o'clock at least. Now I got to look at the minutes. So it's between 8 and 9, but it's not necessarily, it's not 5:08 or 5:09. Remember, for minutes, we got to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now, I'm going to figure this out. It looks like if I were to add dots, it's not quite in the middle. It's closer to the 8 than the 9, so I'm going to say it's 5, 41, 42. 5, 42. Okay? How is the following circle divided? Well, if I look at this, I see 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts, so I know that if it's divided equally into 3 parts, it's thirds. Okay? So please make sure your answer says thirds. Number 3 is a word problem. It reads, a total of 219 students signed up to take swimming lessons. If 174 students are under 10 years old, how many students are over 10 years old? So I know that there are a total of 219 swimmers in these lessons, and I'm trying to find the difference basically between 219 and 174. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up standard algorithm, because this is the number of that are under 10 years old. This is the total. So if I subtract from the total the number of students that are under 10 years old, then I will get the number of students that are above 10 years old. And I know that if I were to add these two, they would get me the total. So that's how I've set that up. So 219 minus 174. So I'm going to start with the ones column. 9 minus 4 is 5. But can I subtract 7 away from 1? I can't. So I have to borrow over here. That leaves, I've left a 1, but I've put a 1 over here. So now this has 11 minus 7. So that is 4, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So there are 45 that are above 10 years old. Okay? And I could also do this, if I wanted to, by doing a number line. So if I have 219 here, that's our total, and I subtract 174. I know 174 is really 170 and 4. So that's what this equals. So if I subtract 100 from 219, this is minus 100. Okay. Then that would give me to 119. Okay, well then let's subtract, I'm at minus 4 because that one's a little easier. So 119 minus 4 would be 115. And so this is, I should write this down here, 115. And this was subtracting 4. So do you see where I got the 100 and the 4 from this one? I'm just going to mark this out as I go so I remember. And then 115 minus 70 is 45. So this is minus 70. So you could do it in 2 different ways. You could do it as a number line, or you could do standard algorithm. And it looks like we're going to keep practicing this subtraction. So 837, I'm just going to do this one standard algorithm this time, minus 209. Okay, 7 minus 9, I can't do that, so I have to borrow from the tens, so this leaves 20 or 2, and then I'm going to put the extra 10 right here. So see how that's 2 and 1, which would equal 3. That's where that borrowing comes from. Now 17 minus 9 is 8. Okay. 2 minus 0, or 20 minus 0, is 20. And 800, or 8 minus 2, or 800 minus 200, because we're in the hundreds column, is 628. Please check your answers, make sure that they match, and then go ahead and take a picture and get that submitted. Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.